mental health issues, of course, is just one thing. We also need to ask ourselves, as a society, what are we doing? How are we corrupting innocent minds of kids? You know, we see it all the time as well. Reality shows in Hollywood, a lot of children getting into pageants at a very early age. Is that advantageous or disadvantageous? What does that do to the psychology of our children? We're going to be talking about that and more on Kababayan LA today. Very serious discussions. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Janelle Sawyer, Kababayan in Los Angeles, and introducing you to our panel of guests this afternoon. I'm going to start off with Gale LaFreniere, because you've met Gale before. She is a resident licensed family and marriage therapist here on the show. Hello and welcome, Gale. It's been a while.
Thank you, Janelle. Always happy to be here.
Yes, and beside Gale is a very pretty and also very young Josephine. Josephine is an actor and a model.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to the show.
Hi.
Ganda-ganda. At si Josephine po ay bunga ni Miss Maribel. Hello and welcome to the show. Maribel is the mom of Josephine. Hello to you. All right, let's talk about that. I want to get your reactions first. And Gale, of course, I'm going to start with you. You know, mental health issues. And that's one thing, because some of those could be genetic, some of those could be, you know, hereditary and all that. But then at the same time, are we contributing to the corruption of our kids with the way that we conduct our society?
Well, I think it is the culture that actually affects the way the kids are growing up nowadays. Mm-hmm. But also I think it's a difference in the viewpoints, the beliefs in what is important today. So there's a lot of parents that feel that maybe broadcasting everything to the world is the way to bring up their kids. So it's a little difficult because iba yung message na binibigay sa mga bata that it's okay to put everything out there.
Is it okay for kids to be modeling? Josephine, how old are you now?
I'm 13.
13. How old were you when you started?
I was 4.
You were 4. Do you recall any of those early years, your first few projects?
I do recall, like, my first one, but it was a commercial, so it was more of, like, Oscar Mayer. It was, like eating hot dogs and playing around and stuff, but that was mostly it.
You sound like and you look like you're enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't like about it?
Not really, no. Just at one point during the Oscar Mayer commercial, I had to eat like a watered down hot dog, but that's it.
Mm-hmm. So just that.
Yeah.
What do you love about it?
I just love being on set. It's fun because you feel so important, and it's just fun to be on set with a lot of other actors.
Mom, for Filipino actors, for Filipinos, especially those in the Philippines, they say that there's only 2 ambitions that they encourage their kids to have, either to enter show business or to enter politics. So it is something, it is like a common aspiration for Filipino parents. Did you have that for your kids? Do you have that for your kids?
First, yes, but then no.
Let's talk about the yes first. Why yes?
Yes, it's like, you know, seeing your daughter on the TV is like, wow. Mm-hmm. And no is, I'm in the entertainment business, and I know how the life of those actors and actresses. Mm-hmm. So I know when they fall and they got dropped from the show and they don't know what to do anymore.
Right, right. You know, it's good that you're an insider in the entertainment industry, so you see a lot more. But even if you're not in the industry, you see a lot being talked about. You see all these Hollywood stars. We're going to be talking about that when we return on the show. But Gale, how young is too young to be in the limelight like that?
Well, Janelle, it's a little bit...
is it a subjective question?
Yes, I think it is. It definitely is, because, sorry, medyo mahabang sagot, because, you know, when we're bringing up our kids, there are 3 basic things that we want to give them.
Okay, let's give them that.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing is consistency and structure. Okay. Second thing is accountability and responsibility. Mm-hmm. And third thing is limits and consequences.
Okay, consistency and structure is not in the entertainment industry.
Absolutely.
Obviously, there's none. Like you said, anytime they can drop you from the show, so there's no structure.
Right.
And then?
And then accountability and responsibility.
Which is also not?
Which is not, because, once you have all that power, earning power,
right.
You do have the responsibility, but not really, because the parents are the ones doing it.
Right.
So, and then the third thing, which is limits and consequences.
There's none.
There's none.
Especially if you make it really
Very big.
then people just enable
Absolutely.
you to do what you want,
Yeah.
so that you can keep
Yes.
giving them money and
so
stuff.
I think that it would be great if the parent would be able to provide those as much as they can. I don't think that there's something that it's not possible, So I think that they could do it. But if you have that sense, that maybe you could.
Yes, and maybe you could, and Gale is here also to give us tips on how possibly we can build those in the home at least. We're going to be talking more when we return on the show. Don't go away.